that shot. Yo. How we doing? Let me put this up. My fucking camera's falling again. I keep kicking the wire below my desk. You know when you're just like having a bit of strop and you just like fucking kick the bottom of your desk? Same. 4x3. Doing good over here in the US. Good election night last night. Ah, yes. American politics. Right. Me trying to remember what the vote was for. Wasn't it like Mayor of New York or something that you guys were voting for? I don't know. I'm not American. I don't follow American politics. I hope it actually went well. I hope you weren't joking. New York Mayor, the rapist, lost. Well, great, I suppose. Good. Sounds like a positive interaction. Go Grand Deception, yo Adam. Your style. Oh, yeah, RGH is finally arriving. Lime, nice. Hope it's not too much of a pain in the ass to set up. It's not too bad from my experience, but you know, mileage may vary. Which attempt is this? Like real attempts? 2? I've only done like 1 proper attempt so far with the route. And it made it all the way to Shoreside. Yo, Damien. Yeah, Frosty Winter Remastered tester copies are out. Sent them last night. Already got some really good feedback. Fixed like 3 or 4 bugs that I didn't know about that the testers have found by fucking about. Whereas mine then, I like the post. Ah, so you must have not read the post where it explicitly says it's not about just liking it and receiving it, because that's not how it works. That's strange. I played the Euro Millions, and yet I didn't win. Where's my 35 million euros? Where's the money I was promised? Who's Cyber Dude? The hard part is the soldering. That's been done for me. That was exactly my thing, right? Was the only thing that I would struggle with would be the hardware. Because I solder like a 5-year-old. So I got somebody who knows how to solder to do the soldering. And then I just did the rest, and it was very easy. So yeah, I had exactly the same thing. Good traffic. Good man. Go Tom. It's up to you, Lime, whichever way. Technically speaking, it's more efficient for me to get feedback as it goes along, rather than having to read 100 documents all at once at the end. You know? Like, while I'm waiting for you guys to play the second half, I can fix the first half, you know, kind of deal. What quite a few people have been doing they've just been linking their Google Docs, like, in the channel, so then it can be updated real time, right? So I can check it every, you know, few hours and see what you've been up to. And then first couple of missions, I can patch anything out as you continue playing on. I think that's a good way of doing it. Go Miss Cable. Send it in batches at the end of the day. Yeah, sure. Whatever works. The only thing that I want to avoid, if possible, as I say, is everybody hoarding all their feedback until right at the end. And then I've got like a week to go through thousands of paragraphs of feedback. I'd like it to be like a trickle-down thing, if possible. That would make a ton more sense. The fuck is permadeath? Read the pinned message on your screen. You'll have all the answers. Hope you're gonna do better at grips and ride in the park. What do you mean better at ride in the park? I first tried it. Yeah, the grip was shit, but I first tried ride in the park. I haven't failed it in this challenge. What do you mean, bro? Hope you do better. There is no doing better. A fucking shit game, man. This game sucks. A Mystery Mania, man. Was when you died? No, it wasn't. I've never died on Ride in the Park in this challenge. Ever. Should I send it into testing channel? That's the best place, yeah. Keep it all in one place. Much easier than some in DMs, some on other platforms, some in the channel, some in general. Just keep it all in one place. I guess I don't remember well. Maybe I'm misremembering. Did I die yesterday on Ride in the Park? Like, you're making me second guess myself now. I swear I didn't die. I failed gripped, and then I practiced gripped until I learned it. And then we went and did Ride in the Park. And I swear I did it first try. I don't remember failing it. It was only 2 days ago. Is my memory that bad? Then again, my short-term memory is shocking, so... It's been sent. Thank you very much. I shall check it after stream. I'll quickly do another cop car check. So I do need a shotgun eventually. Amazing. Fucking amazing. And then 2 of them spawned right behind me. Fuck off, game. Fuck you. This game is such a troll. Also, I've clipped some of the mentioned bugs. I'll still probably trim those if you need visual examples. If you've got a recording, then yeah, feel free to just like upload it unlisted on YouTube or something, or streamable or something, and send it over. It makes it a lot easier than, you know, trying to describe bugs in text. If you just share a video, I'll likely know what you mean the second I see it. Hello, S-GVBX. There aren't any twists to this aside from permadeath? I mean, the twist is that not only is it permadeath, but it's also permabust and permafail as well. I suppose they would be twists, if anything. Go Madness. Go Ani. Play Silent Hill 3. Pay me and I will. We established it, 10k. The carcinogen effect. 10k and I'll play Silent Hill 3. Is beta testing for us to Winter Remaster open yet? It's opened and closed, Madness. You sounds like you've missed the window. I sent all the beta testers a copy last night. But not to worry, when I release 1.0 in an unfinished state, you'll get to be a beta tester anyway. Along with the entire rest of the general public, because that's how GTA mods work. I'll just release it tomorrow and you can all beta test it for free. Problem solved. Is that a tried spawn with a gun? It is. Excellent. Makes this mission 100% consistent. Oh my. My mouse sense feels really high for some reason. I don't know why. And my DPI feels fine, but it feels really high in game. For some weird reason. Yeah, look how high it is. Not my DPI, is it? No, my DPI is normal. Weird. Remember the first time you played this game? I have like vague memories of playing this game, but nothing specific. I remember the PS2 copy that I had, the like plastic film or plastic wrap or whatever that covered the booklet was ripped. I remember. I don't know if we got the game secondhand or something, but it was fucked up, the case. And I remember that's always like my core memory of playing this on PS2. It was the game with the fucked up case. I'm gonna shoot this guy so he leaves, so he doesn't cause a chain effect. Because there was a chance, a rare chance, but a chance, that if that taxi stayed there, it would get set on fire from the explosion, the cab driver wouldn't flee, and then it would cause a second explosion, which would then blow up the van, and you'd fail the mission. While completing all missions? Yes. The first time playing this game was on an iPhone in like 2012. iPhone first playthrough, holy moly. What beast. Alright. Off-road missions time, let's go. Worked with Vice City since like 2009. Had the Polish version that crashed in ammunition. Classic. The fact that they released that and you can't go to ammunition, which is literally like, you know, a main mechanic of the game, it's fucking crazy. The fact that they just fucking released it. So if you had lived in Poland, or I think the Australian version had the same thing, just fuck you. You can't play the game. Sorry. Thanks for the money, though. Sorry you can't play the game, but thanks for the money. Sucker. This way. I need to remember how to do these missions. I swear I forget how to do these missions so easily. Like, I don't play them for like a day, and I just forget what the route is like every time. Like, I just repress these out of my memory. Mentally got away with it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like nowadays, that would be normal, right? Because like every AAA game is just unfinished garbage. But back then, like people actually cared, you know? Companies actually gave a fuck. Now they don't, but they definitely used to. 20 years ago. Back in the good old days. I think Poland is the biggest non-English viewer nationality for this stream. Yeah, I think I actually looked at my, I want to say my Twitch analytics, and that is absolutely correct, yeah. If you don't include, like, yeah, English-speaking countries. I think US is the biggest, but, you know, it's kind of cheating. But yeah, non-English-speaking countries. I think Poland is the biggest, by quite a margin, I think. I think Poland, then German viewers, then Russian, I think, top 3. Some shit like that. Should I get this one now? I think I checked this one before, right? Should I just go and get this now? It's like right here. I think this is quicker. It saves me coming back for it later. If I can grab it, that is. There we go. It's just a bit awkward to reverse off this without drowning. Gotta go slow. But I think that's slightly more efficient. Where would the Netherlands be? Oh, fuck yeah, this is not a good idea, actually. Oh! It's a terrible idea. Okay, Ben, don't do this in the future. Because that cliff, look how steep this cliff is. What the fuck? When you go over the other way, it's not nearly as bad. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, like, it's legit like a vertical wall. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. Don't do that, Ben. That's a terrible idea. Today I learned. That's mad. Like, going over that, it's just a straight fucking cliff. Like, it would be faster if you could get over there, but fucking hell. Had no idea it was that steep on the way back. Yeah, I think Netherlands is top 4, I think. There's quite a few Dutchies here. Oh, alright, just do the route that I'm used to. I don't know why I'm testing stuff live. Then again, it's only fucking 10 minutes in. Should have kept going instead of reversing. Thank you, Captain Hindsight. I definitely asked. Thank you. Another day, another failed attempt, another person telling me what I could have done better. Even though I specifically constantly ask to not be backseated and not be told. You could have done this instead. Please don't do this, guys. Every single fucking time I reset. I'm gonna type my unwarranted opinion. That not only isn't asked for, but is explicitly asked not for. What I don't get is like why you would just risk it. Like, you know, I'll be the first to admit if I'm in a bad mood, I'll just fucking permaban you for that. Like, I'm not today. I'm in a fine mood. But if you catch me in a bad mood, I'll just ban you. So I don't understand why you would risk it. Is that message really worth typing and risking a ban over? Especially when you've been here for as long as you have. You know, it's not like a first time chatter or whatever because they don't know. They just come in and say whatever they want. You've been like watching over a year. Is it worth it? I genuinely do not understand the logic there. Well, I've always understood it if it's like a first-time chatter, it makes more sense because they don't know, right? Like they don't know that, you know. If you follow me for long enough, you find out pretty quickly that there are like things that, you know, everyone has things that bother them, right? And this is one thing that really bothers me. And I explicitly am so like loud and clear about it to the point of, you know, probably tedium. I do not want it in my stream. So if you're a first-time chatter, you don't have that background. So it makes more sense why more first-time chatters would come in and, you know. I know your intention, Madness, don't get me wrong. I always understand that most of the time it's not hostile. It's just trying to help or give advice. But I hope you understand, and, you know, it's difficult to convey this, but I hope you understand that getting comments like that in an isolated incident is not a problem. But you need to start drawing a line when you have dozens, if not hundreds of people constantly doing it. Like, imagine, right? The best way I can describe it is like, imagine you have a younger sibling, right? And you're playing GTA3 in front of them, right? And you're having fun and you're chatting with them. But then every single time you make any mistake, they go, you should have done that instead. You shouldn't have done that. I would have done that differently. Every single time. Would that not start to annoy you after years of it happening constantly, right? That would bother you, right? It's normal. That would get under your skin. It's annoying. Now imagine that times by, you know, that's only one person. Imagine dozens of people doing it every day, right? And now I hope you understand. Like, people say like, oh, you know, why do you get so worked up about it? Like, it doesn't bother me. It's different, you know? When you have people constantly fucking nitpicking every mistake that you do, every single time you make one, like, you have to play perfectly, otherwise you just get constantly fucking berated for it. Then yeah, it does get under your skin. And for me, I feel like the only way to combat that is to have like a strict, you know, punishment, for lack of a better word, you know? Like, if I know people, I give them the benefit of the doubt, but I do, you know, take that shit seriously. You know, maybe some people are perfect and just don't let it get to them, but it does bother me. It does. Like, I'm a human being, I have flaws. That shit bothers the shit out of me. And I feel like the only way I can combat it, like, I can't just ignore it, I can't do it. So I have to just, you know, put my foot down and ask people to stop, and if they don't stop, get rid of them, you know? Yeah, and it applies to any of that stuff, like... It's also just not helpful at all, you know? Like, I already made the mistake. It would be one thing if you said to me, like, oh, Ben, just so you know, like, you know, you might kill the run by doing this, I'd recommend. It's still backseating, but... The absolute worst kind of backseating is the captain hindsight, like, oh, you shouldn't have made that mistake. Like, yes, I know that now. I should have played better. Like, anybody on planet Earth knows that I should have played that attempt better. It's me, right? I'm the one who made that mistake, right? You know? Like, if anybody didn't want to make that mistake, it was me. And you telling me, or anyone telling me, I should have played that better, does nothing. It's not helpful. It's just annoying. You know? Anyway, ranting. I love ranting. It makes me feel better. That's the deal. If you guys get to backseat, I get to rant about it. You guys get to feel better, I get to feel better. We're even. Philosophical question. Do you consider warnings against irreversible changes backseating? What do you mean exactly? You mean stuff like on a first playthrough? Like, say if you were playing GTA 3 on your first playthrough, right? There are missable missions. Yeah, are you saying, like, just so you know, there are missable things here? And telling them ahead of time? Kenji comes to mind. I can't speak for everyone, but I would personally consider that backseating my MI, purely because there is no way for the player to know that unless you tell them, you know? You're giving, like, outside influence. Again, I understand that you'd be doing it in a nice way to try and, like, make them have the most out of their first playthrough. But to me, personally, if I'm playing a game for the first time, I want to play it how the developers, like, fully intended it, you know? So if the developers intended for me to miss something or they made a mistake, then I need to be the victim of that for that to be like an authentic first playthrough, right? Because where do you draw the line between starting GTA 3 fresh, blind, and getting backseated by your chat about all the things to look out for, versus just reading a guide before you play the game, right? You know? Would I want to read a guide every time I play a game just in case there's missable stuff? No, I would just play it, and if I miss it, I miss it. It's whatever, you know? Like, maybe different games have different, you know, very minor differences when it comes to that stuff that would change my mind, but I can't think of an example where I would rather be told or, you know, spoiled ahead of time, even if it's for losing content. I can't think of a time that I would prefer that. But maybe other people do. You know, I can't speak for everyone. Yo, Corey, thanks for the good luck. Imagine doing backseating in GTA 6 stream, holy fuck. I mean, that will happen. There's going to be more backseaters than ever in the GTA 6 stream, because it's going to be the mainstream GTA audience, right? Like, GTA 3 has, like, no mainstream appeal, right? And even then, it's fairly bad. But the amount of, like, you know, kids and teenagers and idiots that are going to come through in the GTA 6 stuff is going to, yeah, we're going to need, like, 10 times the amount of mods. There's going to be constant spoilers, backseating, shit talking, like, it's gonna be hell on earth. Like, I am gonna have like a full fucking, you guys think I'm strict with moderation now? You just wait until GTA 6. Like, if anyone even fucking thinks about telling me what to do in my first playthrough of GTA 6, or if anyone even thinks about a potential spoiler, they will be removed immediately. I will fucking give strict instructions to my mods to fucking permaban anyone. I don't give a fuck. Get to mass ban? Yeah, go nuts. Honestly. Like, I am not gonna be... Because otherwise, the only other option is completely derailing the stream constantly to go like, oh, please don't post spoilers, please don't do this, please don't do that. No, I'll just be ignoring everyone and the mods will ban anyone that fucking... that steps out of line. It's the only way I see it being normal. Is just get rid of all the crap. Reckon we should have a follower-only mode. I don't think follower-only mode is a good idea because it kind of puts a barrier between new people coming in that might, you know... Maybe GTA 6 will be a big hit, maybe I'll fall in love with it and it'll be my favorite game of all time. So you want new people in, right? But it'll just be like, there will be information everywhere. Like, do not fucking spoil anything, do not backseat, do not say anything, or you will be immediately permabanned. And if people don't respect that, they will just be removed immediately. Doesn't matter who they are. Like, new people will be absolutely welcome to join, assuming they follow the rules, you know? Whereas usually here, I'm fairly lax when it comes to this kind of stuff. Was a certain VIP who spoiled the ending of RDR2, so you can't trust anyone. That's why nobody will be immune. VIPs included. You know, if Warris comes in again, like, when Warris came in and ruined RDR2, I didn't just ignore it because he was a VIP. I timed him out until the end of the playthrough. You know, like, I would argue for a VIP, that's a pretty severe punishment. And if he does that shit again, he will no longer be a VIP in this stream. I don't care if he paid the channel points for it. It's a privilege, not a right. So, you know, yeah, VIPs, mods included. You're all under the microscope on the GTA 6 playthrough. You all better be on your best behavior. Even me. Mods might permaban me if I say the wrong thing. Who knows at this point? Who the fuck knows? Alright. Let's head down and do this the normal way. I'm just not gonna go that way, Volky. That was the correct thing to do. Just not fucking do that in a live attempt. You know, if I'm gonna change the route, I should practice changing the route and then implement it into runs, not trying it live with no practice. You know, I've done enough of that. That's dumb shit, and I should not be doing that. Like that was the biggest mistake, was doing a hard mission in a different way that I'm not used to without practice. That's just stupid. Yo, Ainsley. Nice and slow. If I go down this, no, this is too steep. Go down this. I need to go here anyway for this one. Yeah, this is all coming back to me now. And this one, you have to go up the left side, because otherwise it's too steep. You have to go around like this. Yeah, I remember this. And then down without dying. Or do you go across? No, I'm just gonna go down to be safe. I have so much time, there's no point in throwing this away, trying to be optimal. Yeah. And then there's this one. Up here. And it's just the last two, yeah. There. Just about. And then back around. Go Monster Man. And then we go back up. You're Mr. Arnaud. Sorry if I fucked up that pronunciation. I do apologize. I'm just gonna be insanely jealous of the people who get to play 6. Just come to my house, TR and so you can I'll pass you a not plugged in controller and we can play co-op. Alright, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Just rent Ben's PS5. True, yeah, when I'm you know, when I'm asleep or whatever, you can rent my PS5 and my copy of the game. All the vehicle side missions available from the start? Yes, and we're gonna do them right at the start. We're gonna go over to Staunton now. Got a new route planned of getting all the outdoor ones out the way before we even start the game. So we don't have to do 2 hours of gameplay just to choke grip later on. It's genius when you think about it. Right. Can we go up here or do we flip? Doesn't matter if we flip now because I've already beaten the mission. I'll do. We actually can rent PS5s in here, kind of like an internet cafe situation. It might be unironically worth it if you just want to try GTA 6 for a bit and not have to fork out, you know, 500 quid for a PS5 and 60 quid for the game. TR onto it. Like, it actually might be unironically worth it. Alright, let's go and do a ride in the park. Just the off-road missions or also the RC ones? Just the off-road ones. The RC ones are literally, like, you know, 100% consistent pretty much, so there's no need to do those now. But they are available from the start if that's what you're asking. Like, you could do them now if you wanted to, but no point. Alright, whereabouts is this? Better down here. Gonna head this way to Portland because it's just the one that I'm familiar with, the Mega Jump. Failed one because no cars spawn. I guess you can technically fail them if you get that unlucky, but I think that's pretty rare. Alright. Now we go and do a ride in the park. And then we mega jump to Shoreside. And we do... Oh, ride in the park in rain sounds horrendous. Luckily the safe houses are also open, so we can save. And skip rain. Watch you smash ride in the park and utter shit up. I literally did it blind in the other attempt before when I first tried it. Like, after not playing it for years. Like, everyone has their kryptonite, I guess. For me, it's Patriot Playground. For you guys, it might be ride in the park, I don't know. Find it on our Halloween event challenges. Did you struggle with the boneless one, Monster Man? I figured out that the boneless one was like fucking unplayable if you ride in Goofy. Like I'm in Goofy by default, right? Like I play Goofy, and it was just horrible. Like the boneless barely get you off the ground, but if you skate switch, so for me it's regular, it actually worked. But because I was Goofy, the bonelesses just didn't work for me at all. It's super weird. Alright. Let's not park in the way. Let's move this out of the way. Go like here. Alright, right in the park. Let's go. It's the opposite, Volky. Manhunt 2 is banned. Manhunt 1 you can play. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Really? Yeah, Manhunt 2 is banned because it has an adults-only rating. Yeah, I had that exact same issue, Monster Man. The rail just like didn't stick for me at all. It took me like 15 tries. Just pure bullshit. It's not on the list of the Twitch frequently asked question. They have a list of all the banned games. And at the top it's anything with an adults only rating, which Manhunt 2 releases have. Manhunt 1 does not. It's a 18, not an adults only. Or mature, not an adults only. Dumb American systems. There we go. That's that one done. Now time for Gripped. Right, let me try and remember where this fucking Mega Jump location is again. It's down here. This Mega Jump is tricky. I can technically drown doing this if I'm not careful. But... That was with SA, I think, my. SA was going to have the adults only rating because of the hot coffee stink, I think. But then obviously they patched it out, so it went back to mature. So San Andreas is allowed. But Manhunt 2 is adults only in a lot of countries, regardless. I don't think they ever censored it. Or even if they did, there's still an adults only release somewhere. And that's what they base it on. I don't know exactly how it works. Alright. I haven't done this in a while, so if I choke it, do excuse me. Fuck. Yep. Oh, that's an ass mega jump. That's really annoying. If I mistime that F1 press by like a frame, I'm dead. I need to figure out a new way to mega jump too. I'm actually gonna wait. I'm gonna find out another mega jump reference. Oh, it takes me all the way back to Portland. That's so annoying. Because that is really risky. I hadn't thought about that. I was pretty confident, but you know, there has to be a more consistent one than that. That's like the fastest one that I know about. But there has to be a better one. Because this one here is like 100% consistent. This Portland to Staunton one. Do you have to mega jump or are you just doing it to be quicker? That's the thing, I might just be able to take the boat across, right? Like, you might not need to mega jump at all. I don't know, because I've never done this kind of route. Like, you know, this is all new territory for me. Like, I might just be able to drive back and get the speeder across. I don't know if it spawns. Or the tunnel, yeah. Like, this mega jump might not even be necessary. You're absolutely right. I should have thought about that before I went. This is annoying. I can't see anything because of the fog. The fucking weather always fucks me up in this. Tunnel from Staunton to the shore side. There you go. So, yeah. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have risked that mega jump at all. That's my bad. It's all just learning. Like, this is all completely untapped territory for me. Like, I do not know these things because I'm so used to doing these missions in a normal order. You know? Can the fog clear up so I can actually see my reference? Thank you. Did I miss it? Did I miss anything? No. Just an attempt that just died. But we figured out how to make it consistent now. Also, the backseating thing. There's no point in bringing up the same things over and over again. If you want to know what we were talking about, just rewind the VOD. There's no point in just every time somebody new comes in, let's go over the entire new conversation that we just had for 10 minutes. So yeah, so when we finish Rising at Park here, yeah, I think Tunnel would even be quicker. Yeah, Tunnel would be quicker, I think. Because then you just end up... Would it though? I don't know, I can't really tell. I think it's about the same, I don't think it really matters that much. But yeah, then we just take the Tunnel to Wichita Gardens, I guess. Yeah, I heard about that struggle. Fucking dumb feature, stupid platform. Out of touch morons. Nobody wants it, nobody asks for it. But AI, oh, AI upscaling that nobody wants, it's so good. We don't need to go to airport. We want to go Wichita Gardens. I'm still trying to beat it for the first time, Harry. I've only done like 2 attempts of actually trying to beat it. So we come out here and then we just go this way, I think would be quickest. Around the back of Wichita Gardens. Yeah, and then just drive up here and do it. Yeah. Should no splits mean you haven't beaten it? Yes, exactly. The tunnel will be blocked, otherwise that happened when you unlock Staunton. The tunnel is blocked from Portland to Staunton, Ainsley. And I guess the devs never thought to block them from the other islands, because obviously if the player never gets to Staunton, why would it matter to block it, right? It's just extra effort. You assume that if the player can't get out of Portland, that, you know, that's it, right? There's no need to block off the other bits, because if they can't get to Staunton, how are they going to get to Shoreside? You know? That's the long and short of it. Yo, Big Senya, thank you. So when we go up this way... Yeah, I remember all this. Just making sure I remember what to do for Grit. Sensei and Joycey and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, you could technically go the extra mile and block off the other bits, but again, like, what's the point? Oh yeah, this you have to go around for as well. So remember this. You go up here for this one. Yeah, we're fine. Just about. It's only those three checkpoints that are difficult. Like, the rest of this is very, very trivial. Actually kind of works. It spins me around to get this one. Yeah, the rest of this is very, very easy. Cool, that's the hard part done. Right, back to attempts. We've solved the getting to shoreside problem. Moving on. Go again.
I know a place to the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
It's hard to say, Harry, because there are quite a few things that are outside of my control. Like, there are some missions that are just kind of random. Like, Van Heist is like a very inconsistent mission. But I'm doing what I can to do the inconsistent stuff first, so that then, you know, I increase my chances of getting through a run. I don't think it's going to take me that long. I don't think this is that difficult. It'll just take some kind of trial and error of, like, going through to a mission, getting to a mission, and going, oh shit, I can fail it in this way. Let's figure out a way to make it consistent, figure out a way, do another attempt, and so on and so forth, right? Like what happened there with the ride in the park. Like, got to get into shoreside, made a mistake, figured out a way to make it consistent so I don't have to make that risk the second time, go again, so on and so forth. But the fact that in my first, like, proper attempt, I made it all the way to shoreside, like 2/3 of the way through, I don't think it's going to be that difficult at all. I think Vice City will be even easier. I think the only one that'll be somewhat difficult is SA. I say difficult in quotes, because it's just so long. For just passing it, is Van Heist a coin flip? Yes, it is, yeah. There are so many random variables that can cause the mission to fail. If you get the bad pattern, you are significantly more likely to fail the mission because of how ped dense the place is with triads and cops that can bust you. And also how tight everything is regarding the traffic. If you get a second car that drives past as you blow the van up, it'll blow up as well and blow up the van, do enough damage to kill it. Like you can fail that mission in like 6 different ways due to just randomness. Must have never happened to me, so I wasn't unaware of it. It's one of those things, right? When you do a mission 10,000 times, right? I haven't done it 10,000 times, but you know, when you've done a mission hundreds, if not thousands of times, you find so many really niche ways that things can go wrong, right? And the plan is to avoid that as much as possible. It's the same with SmackDown. Like SmackDown is literally RNG. Like Van Heist, you can make an argument for it being consistent, but SmackDown, even the best speedrunners in the world have failed that mission in speedruns because of no mistakes whatsoever. They have played perfectly, and you can still fail that mission. It is entirely random. But a lot of people don't know that because they've only ever done the mission once and they got lucky. You know? But even if you can fail the mission 1% of the time due to randomness, that's a problem. But, you know, do the mission 99 times, you never saw that 1%, you wouldn't know, right? Just the way it is. But once you've done every mission hundreds of times, you have to accommodate for all of these 1%, you know? So very naive people think that GTA is a consistent game. It never can be, especially these old ones. Like, all it takes is one angry driver to, like, flip you at the wrong time, or to run you over, or some, like, random ped to stand in front of your rocket and make you blow yourself up. Like, there's so many variables. Like, it is inherently random. You can make it consistent enough for the challenge to be viable, but nothing's ever going to be 100%. ED Bobcat driving into the water. Another great example. Yeah, it's rare, but that mission can fail itself, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. You just got to do the best you can, you know? But whenever you've got, like, any variables, pedestrians with, you know, kind of random paths, cars with random chances of being angry drivers, yeah, mission AI with a chance of bugging out and killing themselves, like, you're never going to get 100% consistency. Oh, does the autosave work? No, I'm just using quick save if and when I need to. Anything that's failable by AI on its own has potential of being cooked. Exactly, yeah. Any mission where an NPC dying equals mission fail has a potential for you to randomly fail it because the NPC can get themselves killed. Just the way it is. But it's rare enough that you shouldn't really have to deal with that very often. Titan thrice permadeath after this. I wouldn't be opposed to doing Titan permadeath. Titan is built to be as consistent as possible, so it shouldn't be too bad. I definitely want to do VC and SA first, though. Like, individually. Sure, think of any randomness or unfairness that VC has. It has the same, like, general stuff. Ultra Cops being a good example. Angry Drivers being a good example. AI getting themselves killed. That kind of thing. As for specific missions... I don't know. VC is a lot more consistent. Boatyard, I guess, is one that springs to mind. You can hit that ramp and sometimes just die. Stunt Boat Challenge, same thing. Like, anything with boat physics, you can sometimes just flip. You know, through no fault of your own. But aside from that, there isn't really that much. Most of the issues that I had in Rainbow Miser Permadeath were from the Rainbow Miser itself, not from actual Vice City. Like, it wasn't the game's problem, it was the fact that we were playing Rainbow Miser. Like, Dirty Lickens is not difficult in non-Rainbow Miser playthroughs. Same with, what else did I struggle with? Guardian Angels. Look forward to finding out. Yeah, that's the best thing, right? It's like, we'll find out pretty soon, hopefully. All goes well. Look at that. It's like prime example when I'm talking about cops and this mission being random. Where did that cop come from? Like, I didn't hear him, didn't see him, and he just frame perfectly busts me. Like, there's absolutely no counterplay there. Like, I'm listening out, I'm looking for him, and he just manages to completely evade me and grab me immediately. Like, that kind of stuff is just how it is in these games. Yeah. Yeah, not an ultra cop, just a cop who smurfed on me and just managed to stay exactly out of view just long enough that I didn't see him, and then struck at the perfect moment. I say, like, those are technically avoidable, but you would have to play so safe to a point where every attempt would take twice as long. It's just not worth it. You're better off just playing normally and going again if it does happen. Just unfortunate.
This is the place right here.
Yes, Helio, thank you. What does permadeath mean? Might be a silly question. You can check the pinned message at the top of the stream, Joe. Yeah, gives you all the information.
I know this guy. He's connected. He's made the region. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over.
Oi. Ilumza. Bro, this guy's so annoying. I wanted his pistol, but I'm not going to spend 10 minutes trying to run him over trying to get it. It's not that deep. Bro, as if they're just constantly diving me. These guys are insane. Look at this. Fucking die, bro. Jesus fucking Christ. Every NPC just smurfing on me. Hoi. Deary me. What is going on? There's for other GTA games too. Yeah, I like the idea of doing it for, you know, 3 VC, SA, maybe 4 and 5 too. Could be fun. 5 is going to be such a big meme though, because it's such an easy game, but you can get rapid fired at any time. So, like, every mission is random. Because at any time, any NPC can insta-kill you. That'll be such a meme. VCS would just also be completely random speed, because Light My Pyre is a coin flip mission, and it's like the 3rd to last in the game. But also, I'm just not skilled enough at those games, because they're not on PC. Technically, I could play LCS on PC. With the port, but... that's an OG Frosted Winter bug, Lumzilla. I was sure I fixed it, but apparently I didn't. So, but it's on the list of things to readdress. Yeah, for some reason in Frosted Winter, when you pick up a rampage on the initialization stage, there's just a 5,000 millisecond wait for seemingly no reason that the OG doesn't have, like Vanilla 3. I don't know why it's there in Frosted Winter. I could have sworn I set it to 1 second instead of 5 seconds, but maybe I forgot to push the update to the live build. I don't know why that exists in regular Frosted Winter, I have no clue. But yeah, so every time you pick up a rampage, it takes 5 seconds to start. You just gotta stand there like an idiot, wondering why the fuck it isn't starting. Yeah, where is Misty? Yeah. All my games soft locked every time I pick one up now, but I understand what you mean. Because it does feel like a soft lock, doesn't it? Because it takes so long. Come on, Misty, anytime today, love. Officer, fucking move. Wow, he shit me up when he started running there. What the fuck? I didn't have a wanted level, but I thought he was going to try and bust me for something. Fucking AI, man. Keeping you on your toes. Fucking AI. Jesus. Did you watch the Dan Houser podcast? No. I just got the footnotes from the people who did watch it. Saved me a good few hours. Nice cop. Yeah, there are some rough parts in LCS in terms of a permadeath run as well, but it's not nearly as bad as VCS. VCS is genuinely horrific. Can light my pyre, tune in, bug out, or whatever that name of that fucking mission is. Hostile negotiation, whichever one it is with the pool lady. Pool ladies, that one's hard enough. Second to last mission is also like BS as well. Over the top or whatever it's called. Get murked by M4s if you're not careful. Of course there's a fucking cop here. I got 2 stars. How do I get 2 stars? I bumped into the cop. That gave me 1 star. And then the cop shot at me and that gave me 2 stars. Yeah, okay, cool. See what I mean about Van Heist being fucking impossible, basically. Just pure RNG. Again. Cop screws me again. I have to go on pain spray, it's like the only way. Or bribe, I guess. I have a fucking cop bribe, what am I doing? Fucking idiot. I'm so used to not playing with a cop bribe. make a bribery play and then never use it because I forget that I have it. Classic.
Oh, young folk making trouble. And 62 years old, damn it. Oh, young folk making trouble.
BCS is the only GTA I've never given a full playthrough. If you played the rest of them, it's worth a playthrough. But yeah, it is definitely rough around the edges. Has many flaws. I went to emulate it, threw me off a bit because of the controls. I get that, yeah. I get it. Very much the same thing. I would play a lot more LCS and VCS if they were on PC. I would probably learn to speedrun if they were on PC. Proper PC ports. But fuck speedrunning on a controller. In a shooting game, no thank you. Plus, it has Phil fucking Spencer in it. True. It does indeed. My favorite drummer for Genesis, Phil Spencer. I think Hugo uses a controller for a PC setup, probably relies on mouse for aiming. No, he does use controller for aiming too. But I mean, you know, it's a massive crutch, you know. Like, it is really hard to be competitive on a controller. The only competitive controller players are the people who use a mouse to aim. Like, if you use a controller, you'll never be competitive in these games, because controller aiming is just so bad compared to mouse and keyboard. Like, there's nobody with good speedrun times on controller in this. In any of the 3D games. Oops. Used to drive with controller in GTA and aim with a mouse, yeah. But at what point do you just learn to drive with keyboard, you know? Like, at what point is it not worth it to switch constantly? Like, technically, yeah, controller driving is optimal because you can, you know, pick more angles and stuff than just 4, you know, WS and D, but it's not worth it to learn an entirely new control scheme You're way better off just learning mouse and keyboard to a higher level. It really is just as simple as omnidirectional movement beats non-omnidirectional movement speed. There's nothing else to it. Instead of having to tap left and right, you can just pick an angle and go for it immediately, so you can start turning perfectly. Like, it's just more efficient if you can choose an angle on the, you know, perfect frame rather than having to, you know, press it a few times and stop pressing it a few times and so on and so forth. Like, having to, like, minorly correct those angles constantly is just wasting time. Yo, Mars, I'm good, how are you? Remind me to skip rain on the next minute. Skip. Do not want to do a ride in the park in rain if I can avoid it. He works full-time now, Kingfisher. He moved to Ohio, I think. And yeah, he works full-time now. He has a job and shit. Gross, I know. So he's not really active in the streaming space anymore. Why disorder is it to get through missions with high risk of failing early? Exactly, yeah. That's exactly the reason. To get all the inconsistent shit out the way. Will I stream GTA 6 or at least give it a chance? Of course I will. I'll give it a chance. One chance. Only one, though. Oh, game, don't do this to me. It's gonna be close now because I got memed on that first one. Oh! Oh yeah, this is a good meme. Yeah, good meme. Good meme. Great mission. That whole thing was fucked from the start because I went up to the second bit, missed it by like a fucking pixel, and then had to overcompensate for the rest of it. Yeah. Fucking dog shit missions. Like, I had to floor it for that third checkpoint because the second checkpoint fucking mugged me off.
But my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Go Edelson.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
Do not know when LCO1 will be released. The best place to ask is them. There's no official release date yet.
I know this guy. He's connected.
But I'm sure if you go and ask them to hurry up, they'll probably hurry up.
Come on, let's head over.
That's what I've been doing. I've been asking them every day. There's a modded to restart when you're dead. This isn't modded. It's just the game. Just a game with silent patch for stability. But it's not modded to automatically restart me. That would be cool though. If there was a way to do that, but no, I just manually quit the game and start again. I do hope LCO1 do announce a release date soon though. Not because, wow, release date, but because I genuinely want to know, because then I can make my own release date. You know, the last thing I want to do is set a release date at the same time as their release date and have my mod be buried because LCO1 comes out, you know? Can I think about that for you testing my mod as well? Obviously, you'd want to play LCO1 first. Yes. Hold on, that's my door. BRB. But yeah, Speed, with all due respect, if you ask me to test your mod on LCO1 Shadow Drops, I'm playing LCO1. Sorry. No disrespect. All right. All good. Bernardo.
There's a place you can go.
This 3D Saga testing continues this month, I think. Well, that's what I mean. Like, it might, but if LCO1 drops, every other project is getting dropped, you know? You plan to go to ESA in February, Ben? No. I have not been to ESA in a long time, and I do not plan to go ever again. Ukraine. Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm bored.
That's a sexy lady. Don't even know her.
Guess there's some lore behind it, but I'm out of touch when it comes to all things speedrun. Yeah, there's a lot of ESA lore. The mega TLDR is that they had like a big, like, what's the word? A big, like, scandal isn't the right word, but I can't think of a better one. But let's say scandal for all intents and purposes, where one of the volunteers controversy, yeah, sure, a big controversy where one of the female, like, staff members had been, like, you know, harassed and without her consent and stuff like that, and she came out and, like, alleged against a bunch of people, and then instead of ESA doing anything about it, they just, like, swept it under the rug and started, like, banning anyone who criticized them. So they basically, you know, firmly cemented themselves as, don't you dare criticize us or try and, you know, make us do better. They, like, really buried themselves. So now, like, nobody goes to ESA anymore. They've just, like, completely killed their event. It's kind of sad to see the fall in real time. But, yeah. Not good. Not good. Naboo, thank you. Well, I read the GTA3 help channel and put 2 and 2 together, Momo. If that's what you're alluding to. What's my PB? The furthest I made it was to Shoreside so far. Move. That's what I meant, yeah. I literally, while Mike Clips was walking to his car, I tapped out because I saw there was a notification. And I was reading it literally as you came in, I think. Good timing. Oy. If I keep having issues with Rise in the Park screwing me, I might just go and do Rise in the Park right away, like even before Van Heist and stuff. Have I ever had a pager? No. Oh. Yeah, the only times I've seen like pages used here is like for doctors and stuff, you know? They might get paged to some emergency or something when they're on call and shit like that. Aside from that, I've never really seen it. Could we get this gameplay replaced by AI so AI can play the game instead, since no one wants to watch the same game every time? Considering your name is Clown Gaming Media, I'm not gonna fall for that bait. I think it's a bit too on the nose for me. No, Madness, stop. You're falling for it. You need to stop falling for the bait. Stop falling for it. There might be a different way, Nixie. Honestly, I haven't looked into it, but if it keeps giving me issues, I should. But it's one of those things where, you know, it worked until it didn't, right? I've never had issues with this mission before. And, you know, you don't know if you need to change your route until you start having problems, right? Sometimes you just gotta play a bit reactively. Just change it on the fly. There might be a better route, I'm not sure. Like maybe after getting that second checkpoint, in the little, you know, little stream, little pond. Maybe going left is better. I don't know. Got olive 3, thank you. It's part of the one is the 4x4 gauntlet. Yeah, it's the off-road gauntlet. Up we go. Oops. Let's get a spider comet. True. Are you old enough to use game guides and magazines? I think I maybe bought a few magazines every now and again, but not like game guide magazines, just like gaming related magazines, you know? Reading them for fun as a kid. But I didn't really buy guides or anything from memory. I just rage quit games that I couldn't play. Fuck the guide. If I can't do it, I just fucking rage quit and move on. Best way. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they used to have hotlines. Yeah, where legit you could oh, it flipped back. Nice. Where you could call in on like a hotline, yeah, and someone would help you with your game. That's sick. There is a service. I don't remember what the name of it is, but if you subscribe to them for a monthly fee, they're like a history museum for gaming, and they have loads of spare issues of magazines that are like donated to them. And if you support the museum, you can get access to like their spare issues, and you get them sent like once a month. So you can get like old Nintendo Power magazines and PlayStation magazines and stuff from the 90s in like really good quality. And you get like physical, you know, versions of them. It's really cool. Cool bit of gaming history. And you just get like one a month until stocks last. And it's like a random issue, you don't know what you're gonna get, so. You know, it's also gambling as well. I love gambling. Yeah, there's good and there's bad gambling. Just kidding. There's no such thing as bad gambling. It's all good gambling. I fucking love gambling. Skip rain. Can you explain a jump strat? If you attack, jump, and then play a replay, all within a certain sequence and timing, you get launched forward, and you can use it to jump across to that pier. It's called mega jumping. If you want to look up like a proper guide, you can just Google like how to mega jump GTA3. All right, let's go again. Maybe we start somewhere else, because the timer doesn't start until you pick up the first checkpoint, right? Maybe we start at the south and go south to north instead. Maybe that would be better. Instead of doing this. Don't know. It might be more consistent, because this is consistent, but you only have like a second of leeway. Like if anything goes wrong, you fail. So maybe we should practice that. Can you redo this mission? Is that a silly question? Like, can I make a save and just retry it? Or I guess whenever the next run dies, I can just try it again. Remind me when the run dies to test a ride in the park. You can just get another Landstalker. Yeah. Remind me the next time the run dies, and we'll test it. Because maybe it'll be slower, but who cares, right? I don't want to be fast, I just want to be consistent. But as soon as I get past those first 3 checkpoints, this is all chill. It's just those first 3 that are really ass. They're legit, like, so fucking tight. Alright, cool. Now we go tunnel. Yeah, yeah. Give me this. Wish you success on gripped. Thank you. Just gotta lock in. Is there no traffic because the tunnel's blocked to Portland? That's even better, taking the tunnel if there's no traffic. Real shit. Go zip. What's the hoodie? I see GTA. It's GTA Marathon merch. I don't know if you can see it very well if I lift it up. The 10-year anniversary. You can find, if you want to get your own merch, you can find it at gtamarathon.com. Insane plug. How did the last run end? I flipped on a ride in the park. What thing am I at here? Am I at the airport? I wasn't paying attention. Yep. Oh, my chill, no traffic driving. It's getting foggy, I can see it. I'm gonna skip the fog before we start. Would not like to do this in fog or rain. No, first person just makes it easier to see in front of you in the tunnel because the camera's less fucked. Okay, make sure no rain as well. Let the fog clear. Yeah, they've been sent out, the cons, yeah. Sent them out last night. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's go. Lock in. Come in, fit in, and win. Where the fuck am I going? Oh no, Ben. Ben, what the fuck? I got baited by the fucking other checkpoint. No! Oh, fucking hell. I got baited by that other fucking checkpoint. I just brain farted. Dude, why am I so clapped at this fucking mission, man? I thought there was one here. On this thing, but it's above me. Dude. I just can't do this. I don't know what it is. Yeah, okay, let's go and try a ride in the park. Yeah. God, what the fuck is wrong with me? I was fully concentrating there, and I just made the tiniest lapse in error. lapse in judgment, and just that's it. I don't know what it is. Just can never get past gripped. But I guarantee you, if I restart the mission now, I'll do it no problem. I'm just a fucking choke artist. If I'm gambling with a dodo landing, yeah. They're not exactly random. This is the reset. No, only reset if dead, I'm pretty sure. Edelson has not read the pin message right above them. It is a reset. It explicitly says so in the pin message. I guess I could have taken the tunnel again if I'm just going back to Staunton, but whatever. We're here now. So what are you doing now? I'm going to test a ride in the park, like I said I was going to. Gonna go and find a more consistent strategy for it. That doesn't involve like a second of leeway between passing and failing. It's like way too risky. Yeah, let's move this somewhere out the way. That'll do. Alright, let's start the mission and take a look, and we'll see what kind of route we can do. Because it might just be as simple as just going backwards. Or starting at the right-hand side there, and then coming back. I don't know. We'll see. Because the timer doesn't start until you pick up this checkpoint, right? Yeah, so why don't we just go the other way? Can't even fucking get there. I should have just gone round here. This makes far more sense. I forgot you could go around this. Yeah. Yeah, I should just do this. Just go all the way around. There's no point in driving through. Good man. And I have no car. Anything, please. Thank you. Yo, Oren. Before Grip dies. Grip is a skill issue. This is legit nonsense. But Gripped is entirely just don't fucking choke it. But this mission actually kind of sucks. Aside from stream quality, are there any pros to Twitch? I think you've got it backwards, Edelson. Twitch stream quality is worse than YouTube. It's not better. It's everything else that's better. Good, David. Good morning. Yeah, so what if I go here instead? Touch this. And then just go backwards. Would that work? Like here. Here. Can I do that in 10 seconds though? It's kind of rough. Multi-story mayhem's done way later because that's like 100% consistent. Let's give it a go. Because if this is also really tight, then there's no point in doing it. You might be better off starting from the middle. I don't know. Let's go. But this feels quite tight. Yeah, this is just as tight as doing it the other way. Yeah, this doesn't really work. It's easier, but it's still not easy by any means. It's still kind of ass. I don't know. But it is less ass. Is there no popular route for this? The popular route is the route that I was originally doing, but it's not really that consistent. It's just fast. But if you have infinite attempts, you don't need consistency. Yeah, how the fuck do I get up here? But when you have 30 seconds to get up here, it's very easy. It certainly is more consistent, but I still don't really like it. Hello, BA6 Tatty69. Hope you enjoy your new monitor. Let me try, like, what happens if I just do this and just come back to the 2 at the end? Like, what happens if I start here and then I just do the rest of the route normally and then just come back at the end? You know what I mean? Like, what if I just do this, grind a load of extra time, and then use that time to come back on myself? What if I go here, here, go Yusuf, go here, here, here. So I have like a bonus minute. That is a lot of time. Can I abuse that? So you go here and then drive back. Surely this is the way, right? I've got a minute to drive out. That's all the time in the world. I just got to make sure I don't flip. Like, just go to the edge where it's a flat surface. Just drive around. And I've got all the time in the world. And I can even do this route backwards. I could even go here and start again. Here and end up here. Yeah, that's so much easier. There we go. I think this mission is solved. That is so much better. It's very slow. You know, you're going back on yourselves, but who cares? You know? That is the move, I think. That is the move. Now to work out Gripped. Gripped was solved days ago. It's just skill issue. It's literally just don't fuck it up. It's 100% consistent if you don't make a mistake. There's no other way to make that any easier. If you fuck up Gripped, you're gonna fail it no matter what. It doesn't matter what route you take. What are you sipping on? OJ. It's pretty much the same every stream. That even work? Kind of fat fingered that. We'll find out. Yo, shout out, thank you.
guy. He's connected. His name is Luigi. Me and him go back.
Which Permadeath challenge would you say is easiest so far? Well, I've only tried 3, so 3 is by default the easiest and the hardest. But I know for a fact that VC will be easier because I'm A, way better at that game, and B, that game is just way easier in general. So VC will be the easiest. It did not, Lumzilla. Wouldn't be opposed to making one, though, if there was a demand for it. Where'd the last attempt die? I choked gripped. Is in that new Dan Houser podcast? I have not. I know what happens in it, though, because I just let someone else watch it for me and told me what happened. Interesting, I always found VC to be harder than 3, like because I played 3 more. Yeah, I mean, whichever game you play more, you're going to find easier, right? That's always how it is.
Watch the code.
Van Heist first or off-roads this time? True. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. We should just do off-road straight away. Because I'm clearly worse at grip than I am at Van Heist, right? Like, Van Heist is kind of random, but it's not that random to rush it. So, yeah. You're absolutely right. We do Luigi's Girls to unlock... Luigi's Girls to unlock this, and then we... just bugger off and do a ride in the park immediately. Oh, no, we go and do Gripped, I think, first, and then come back. Because now a ride in the park should be solved. So we do them backwards on the way. Yeah. I'm actually just going to do that now while we're right at the start. Change the splits. So it's Luigi's Girls... Gripped. Ride in the Park. Patriot Playground. Then Dance Bank, yeah. That's the move.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
A little tip for you with driving bikes in rain in Vice City the cons. If you hold both S to brake and your handbrake, so for me it's space, you won't slide. You'll brake like normal. But it only works in the rain. If you do it without it raining, you'll skid. But if you hold both brake and handbrake in the rain, you won't slide. That's a little helpful backseat for you. Only in rain? Well, yeah, if it's not raining, obviously, if you hold your handbrake, you'll go sliding, right? It makes perfect sense. Would this strat help me ride bikes in 1? Nothing will help you do anything in 1. That game is beyond saving. There's no strategies in that game. It's just get wrecked. Go fuck yourself, basically. That game is just fucking ruthless. Tried playing it, it wouldn't run for shit. Thank your lucky stars. Does that work in all versions of the 3D trilogy or only in VC? I don't know if it works in SA. Obviously, bikes don't exist in 3, so it might be only VC. Not certain though. All right, grip time. Let's go. Straight there. It also means we won't have to do it in the dark and in rain, which is nice. Because it won't rain for like another 10 minutes. Lime, isn't there a Devil May Cry game where in the Japanese version or a certain version, normal is actually hard? Because they fucked up the difficulties? Isn't that a thing? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go straight to the tunnel. You go to Shoreside and Staunton, and how are you gonna go back to Portland? Oh. Or fly. Whichever one works. Oh, I could mega jump back, yeah. I don't know of a mega jump lineup to get back to Portland though, so I don't know if that'll work, but there are plenty of ways back. Boat would be the easiest. Off the top of my head. Yeah, boat to the beach or boat to the docks that you get to last requests, like there's a lot of ways to get back. This way. Bridge beam, jump the PS2 way. Fuck that. I'll have a look for a mega jump setup. There might be a really easy one that I'm not aware of, but more than likely boat will be the best. All right, Ben, lock in. Lock in. Shake off the last attempt. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Come on, Ben. This mission is so fucking easy, just don't choke. It's so easy, just don't choke. Literally just don't choke, it's that easy. Just simply don't lose and you'll win. This way. This way. Oop. It's fine. And then this way. And then up here. Chilling. And then this one. And then these two. Can't fucking see a thing. Don't shoot me, please. Now is not the time. If I get blown up by the cartel, I'm gonna be legit really upset. Why is he coming down here? What the fuck, dude? How did you get down here? Fuck off. What the fuck, man? He's just gonna blow me up. There's no way. This mission's clapped. Bro. I just need to get as far away from him as possible, I guess. And just hope he doesn't shoot me to death. Where is he now? I think he's down. I think he's stuck. Okay. Fucking hell. like this isn't hard enough, right? Fuck me. Yeah, the cartel is aggro. I knew they were aggro, but I didn't know they could run all the way down the cliff and start shooting you. I knew they could shoot you here on the pavement. Well, I've seen that before. But I've never seen him fucking run all the way down like that. That's a first. Good meme. Good meme game. Why did this first? It's because it's the hardest? Yeah, imagine having to do this when you're already like 6 hours in. Imagine the pressure doing this last. Like it isn't hard enough. Yo, cannibal. Welcome. Go up here. See, this bit is so chill compared to the start. You hyped it up like it was the last thing? It's working so far, isn't it? I'll keep doing it if it means I keep passing it. No duping? Why would I even bother doing this challenge if I just skip all the hard parts? That would be super boring, no? Nice and easy. Okay. Go and get this one. Nice and easy. These power lines connect to anything? Momo, the trees don't even connect to the floor. Look at them. Half of the trees are floating. Rockstar did not give a fuck about the terrain duration here. They did not give a fuck. Easy first try, every try. Never failed this in my life. Oh, it's just simple, really, actually. It's quite simple, actually. I guess we now drive tunnel, right? Back to Staunton. There's no point flying from here. Drive all the way to the airport. I'd be way better off just going here, jumping down. I don't even need to jump down. The tunnel's right here. Just go here. And then drive back. Definitive Edition has them all connected properly, surely. Surely. Surely the DE map is fixed and not worse, right? Right? Which is all glitchless? Pretty much glitchless. No major glitches to skip anything. Ben's gonna get all difficult missions out the way, only to choke an easy mission. Oh yeah, 100%. There's like 70-something missions in this game, right? I'm bound to fuck up one of them. But that doesn't mean that this route doesn't make sense. You know, it's still logical. All right, Staunton. Oh yeah, right. Clear out all the off-road zones to get busted on Van Heist. It's the same thing, isn't it? Like, no matter which way you do it, you're always going to have that problem. Like, if you pass Van Heist, you go through all that just to fail Gripped. If you do Gripped, you do that all just to fail at Van Heist. You know, it's always the same shit. Gonna make a save just in case my game crashes. Don't want to have to redo Gripped again if I can avoid it. Jamaica taxi damage proof for the taxi mission? I'm not doing taxi missions. It is not a mission by definition. Only the ones that are in this counter. Wait for it. This one. Out of 73. Right, run the park time. This should be chill in theory, but I can always fuck it up, so let's lock in anyway. Because this is still very easy to flip and fuck it up. We're not careful. Alright. So we skip these 2 checkpoints. We go this way instead. This one. This one. This one. This one. Get up. This one. This one. Oh, ooh, fucking hell! All right, slow down there. Note taken. Note taken. Almost went flying. That one. That one. And these last ones, easy. It didn't Wireless add a load of 7 TV emotes. Did anyone get to those? I was doing Grip, so I was locking in. Oh, he just spammed. Okay, well. Rip 20k points, I guess. It's already smoking. That's a GTA3 meme. The car isn't actually damaged at all. Well, it is damaged a little bit, but it's not like to the point where it'd usually be smoking. GTA3 PC is bugged. Cars start smoking really early. Like, even if your car's 95% health, it'll be smoking. It's just a PC bug. Instead of going from white smoke to dark smoke to blow up, it goes white smoke, explodes. It's just a fucking 3 meme. Doesn't happen on console. All right, now back for Patriot Playground. Didn't know that, actually. Well, that's quite a common thing. A fake GTA 3 fan, I guess, yeah. Right. So, is there any easy mega jump back? Let's go and have a look on the pier. I feel like we're not high enough. You know, because like all the bits here are too low. Like Portland is higher, elevation-wise. So I feel like boat is the way. And even if I make a jump from up there, I wouldn't make it across there. You need to be considerably higher than your target. So I think we just take the boat. I don't think there's any point in risking this. We're way better off just going this way. And taking the boat. I'm pretty sure the speeder spawns here all the time. Yeah. And then take it to... Where would be the closest way? There's a dock there. I think the dock there is the closest. We could technically go all the way around to, like, the beach, but that's really far away. I think this would be way quicker. Just going to the dock here. What about driving to Callahan Bridge, standing on the car's roof, and then mega jump? It could work, but again, it sounds way riskier than this. Oh, could be. Can't go through there. This is, like, very consistent, so I don't know why I don't just do this. There we go. The only problem is here, we've now got to run all the way from here this way. So maybe it's not worth it. I don't know. Like, this is a... If you had, like, a fixed spawn here, like a car, you'd be fine, but... This is slow. Whatever. I don't think it's that deep. Right. A very epic Momo. Sounds like a DE fix to me. Would you be opposed to doing ride in the park and then gripped instead? Can you just fly out to Portland? True, yeah, actually. It would delay doing gripped a bit, but it would make this whole thing way faster. Yeah, because I could just fly right over the top. Yeah, I think that's a good idea for next attempts. Because then I can just fly right to Patriot Playground. I don't have to do any of this. Like it does delay gripped, but only by like a minute. Like riding the park is very quick. Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it. BRB, one sec. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. BRB. Right. Time to choke Patriot Playground. Just as it starts to rain as well. Amazing timing. Thank God the timer doesn't start until you hit the first checkpoint, so I can weather skip. We just have to wait a minute. Good meme. Skip through all 4 potential cycles. Yeah. Now we have to wait until 20 past for the rain physics to disappear, because there's still rain physics now, even though it's not raining. It takes 20 seconds for the physics to switch. Fucking good meme. There we go. Now we can go. Deep floor. Yeah. If you're ever wondering why it feels like it's raining when it's not visually raining, that's probably why. Because the physics take until 20 past to switch. Seen a few people get memed with that before. It's intended to simulate the road drying. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense, right? It would be weird if, like... Because also there's an animation of the rain stopping. You know, the rain doesn't, like, visually stop exactly on the minute, right? So it'd be strange if it was still looked like it was raining for a few more seconds, but then the physics just stopped. Like, the ground just dried, like, framed perfectly. So it kind of makes sense from a realism standpoint that it would take, a bit of time. 20 minutes in game for the road to dry up a bit. You know, I can believe it. Why can't I not reverse? Hello? Hello? What the fuck? I was just holding S there, praying that I was able to reverse. If it didn't let me, I was dead, so just had to hold S and hope that my tires stopped just fucking spinning, I guess. I don't know. It was weird. Your bounce takes a good look. Fog is kind of annoying here, but it's not the worst. Doing it with gripped is way worse because your visibility is way lower, but this is like an open area, so I can see the checkpoints. But doing gripped in fog is just horrible. It's so bad. Just gotta take it slow because I can't quite see what's in front of me. Oh, I missed that one up top, but that's fine. I'm gonna go back up top anyway at the end, so I can grab that one. That's not a problem. Just get this one. Go down. Grab this one. Yeah, we just missed one up top. But we're gonna drive right past it on the way back up anyway, so it's fine. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh. Very good. Yes, iPhone. The beta testing has started. I sent the build out last night. It's been going very well so far. There we go. There's all the hard off-road missions out the way. Now we can go and do the second mission in the game. Let's go. Watch me immediately fail. Don't smack my bitch up and have to reset. Start a save content. Yeah, true. I think it's the old Chiku Mafia Sentinel. All the way up there? That's not worth it at all. Way better off doing this.
Maybe to open his eyes.
Yeah, come on.
$30 minutes to get to the second mission in the game. Okay, some true starter save content. It's my pistol now, buddy. There you go.
Now why have I?
Dipshit piece of trash.
Don't want to end up down there. It's very hard to get out, especially in a shitty little stallion. I know this is a nuclear take, but this car's kind of ass in this game. I know. I know. You're all about to go mental. Stallion does kind of suck. It's not as bad as the Esperanto. It's pretty bad. Oops.
There's a place you can go.
I've 100% of this game? Yeah, many times. I've streamed myself hundoing this game many times.
I had it on a combo. What am I?
Have I ever run 100% of this game? No, I've never learned the 3 hundo speedrun. I do want to eventually, though. But it's a lot of effort to learn, and I'm lazy.
You look a regular Luigi now, huh? It's about time you got a drive.
I gonna bother with restoring stats menu for Frosty Winter Remastered? No.
Hey, I'm bored.
Not on the list. Not on the radar.
Where's my damn stool?
Rip Hundo Bros. There is a 100% like checklist unofficially that people can go for if they want to, but yeah, the in-game stats don't track. Get it on the list. Yeah, let's just delay the fucking release by another month for something that 3 people care about. True.
You run up bad big time.
Let's accommodate for the 0.1%.
Oh, Miss Frank.
No, I never played the Vice City PS2 prototypes. Well, I played them, but I didn't stream them. I just played them for a bit offline and checked them out, but there wasn't really anything that interesting to warrant streaming them. In my eyes. It was just, hey look, it's Vice City, but ever so slightly different in a really, you know, few minor ways. It worked in OG Frosted when it was removing the stats intentional. I haven't removed anything. Stats were broken in OG Frosted Winter. They didn't work properly. I'm just not fixing them. Because it would be a ton of effort and nobody uses them.
It's no trouble for you.
You still get 100%, those the Hundo Bros can rest easy. Whatever you could do in the original, you should be able to do in the remaster. But there are many stats that are busted. That's been known for a long time. Alright, time to fail Van Heist, let's go. Been consistently crash it in a multitude of ways, just like in the OG. I went into Lushenko's stream last night and he was testing it. And he was like, bro, why did you remove replays? And I was like, because they're fucked. Like, you press them and they just crash the game. Like, why would I keep those in? And he was like, but did you not even try and fix them? I'm like, bro, who the fuck do you think I am? Like, some Vice City or GTA3 genius? Like, no, I didn't try and fix replays. Like, no, nobody's tried to fix replays. Why would I be the one that stepped up to do it? Like, if anyone is gonna fix them, it would be an actual, like, full-time fucking dev, right? Not me. I'm a fucking random. As far as this shit's concerned. It's like, oh yeah, just try and fix them. Like, even Rockstar never fixed them. Why would I do it? Like, the only logical thing with replays, if they crash, is to disable them. That's the only logical thing to do there. Like, my hands are tied. If I left them in for the speedrunners to try and take advantage of them, 99% of the people who play it aren't speedrunning it, they would just crash. How? It's not fair on them. You know? Yeah, it's a AAA company can't fix something, so therefore in my first ever project I should be the one that fixes them. Like, it's a bit beyond my scope, I think. Sadly. What's the FPS counter for? The FPS counter is just can't play on Steam. It's just built into all Steam games. It's not like built into GTA3 specifically. Got to enable quick save. There we go. Save it, game. It's 9 o'clock, so I need to save again. What's even the point of replays? The point is glitches. That's the point. Is you can do glitches with them. That's it. You can mega jump. You can dupe. You can do all this kind of shit. Like Lashenka is just saying, as a speedrunner, he wants to have access to replays to break shit, basically. And I'm saying no. Because it's not even the fact that they're unstable. Like in this, they're unstable, right? They can crash the game. In Frosted Winter, every time you press an F key, your game crashes. Every single time. I've tried it so many times, I've never not had my game crash, right? So there is absolutely no reason why you would keep them enabled. It's literally just a press a button to crash the game button. They are useless. So the only thing to do is to get rid of them. There's no other choice. Yeah, and there are ways to dupe and do all these glitches without replays anyway. There are replayless setups in GTA 3. So they're literally useless in Frosted Winter. They are literally useless. They're only one use. You don't need it for that. You can do it externally without it. Problem solved.
Get your hands off me,
There is absolutely no reason to keep them. Like, every mod should disable them. if they don't want to have just run into constant crash reports that are unfixable. Excuse me. Yeah, port the weapon wheel from D and use the fucking slow-mo glitch. True. D wins again, bros. Is that's I've driven out the marker, I think that. Have I had the did you add swimming question yet? Oh, I've had all those questions hundreds of times. Add swimming. Add CJ. And all that stupid shit. Hey man, I just came here to ask something. Ask away. What am I doing? I need to start the mission. Get a nice car collection. I remember watching a video of Vice City where the comments made rules for the playthrough and I can't find it anymore. It was a whole series. I think it was yours. Did you take them down? The closest thing I can think to is I've done runner versus viewer speedruns where for charity people can donate and they tell me what to do during my speedruns. That's maybe what you're thinking of, but I haven't taken them down. They still exist. I rarely ask questions, but are you and Joshimus best friends? It depends who you ask. If you ask YouTube comments, we absolutely hate each other and are bitter rivals. If you ask anybody normal, then we're friends. I wouldn't say best friends. I don't really do best friends with Southerners because they kind of creep me out. I would say like regular friends, you know?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Best friends is pushing it a bit. So you close like TGG and Dark Viper? That fucking new Dark Viper thumbnail was sending me. I don't know if you guys all saw it. Like, my best friend ruined my wedding proposal or something. It's like such a classic Dark Viper thumbnail. Such a classic. And like he's got TGG, like, you know, a quote from TGG, but it's not a quote that he said. He's just like completely misrepresenting what he said. He said this. It's like guy who never said that. It's fucking funny. Uh-oh. Fucking hell. That would have been run over, by the way, if I'd have foot there. This mission is like cursed. I failed this mission before because I flipped. Just on like a random bit of geometry. It's fucked up. Happy to catch more than 10 minutes this time. Well, you almost caught about 30 seconds when the run almost died just then, Shades. I would question why you're flipping a Sentinel, but it's GTA3. Exactly. You can flip anything in this game. You try hard enough. Still waiting for the Dark Viper and Rydog boxing match. I would pay good money for that. Like, good money. I would pay good money to watch any GTA speedrunners box each other. Like, I don't care who it is. That would be hilarious. Is there an emote for the Yakuza table slam? I don't think so. You could add it for as little as 10,000 channel points. Right, how did we do this last time? We drove this up on here, right, and just shoved it off. Yeah. Is a 7 TV about the QU one? God, this website takes so fucking long to load. It's not even loading. Old.7tv.app. Why is their new website still showed so shit? It's been months and it's still worse than the other one. Q bang. Good one. There you go. Who ended boxing with me back in GTA Marathon? It was me, Riggy, Mashin, and Corey came with us. The fucking dream team. And I beat the shit out of all of them.
I'm hot and you're not. Dog! Animal.
I'm undefeated in GTA speedrunning boxing matches. Would kill for a GTA speedrunner Royal Rumble match, dude. I gonna keep vouching for it until the day I die. GTA speedrunner boxing would be such good content. Everyone gets like a week of training. I'll fucking train them for free. I'll do it. I'll train. I can coach people the basics, and then just watch them fucking beat the shit out of each other. And you know, it's amateur versus amateur, so no one's actually gonna injure each other because they're all pussies. You know, they're all speedrunners. None of them are jacked big dudes who's gonna knock each other out. You know, like Josh. If Josh punched a normal human being as hard as he could in the face, it'd be like, you know, that Homer Simpson meme where he becomes a boxer, and Mo puts up the mitts and he punches the fly in the mitt, and then he takes his fist away and the fly still flies away. that would be every GTA speedrunner hitting the pads. It'd be such good content. Nobody would be at any risk of any danger because they're all weak as fuck, and we could just fucking have a crack with it. I think it'd be so good. Who else actually trains though? That's not the point. Training isn't fun. Watching untrained fighters is way more fun than watching trained fighters. Okay?
Carl, hi. I need more time to get your money. But if you just step into my office...
Which speedrunning community do you think would be our biggest threat? None of them. They're all geeks. Speedrunners are all geeks. I would kick the fuck out of every speedrunner and it would not even be close. You could literally put me in a fucking cage with every speedrunner that's ever existed. 1 versus 50,000 and I would beat them all up. 100%. No doubt in my mind. You need to be in quite a higher weight class, bro. I'm a heavyweight. There is no way I'm making it to anything lower than that. Like when I do sparring, I exclusively fight heavyweights. Like there is a reason I don't fight anybody other, you know, anybody else. And trying to set GTA speedrunning back 10 years with all the traumatic brain injuries. Nobody would get a brain injury, man. They're all too weak. I'm telling you. You've just got to trust me. You've just got to trust. Nobody would get a brain injury. Do I have a weapon? I have a shotgun. I'll do. Ego is huge. I'm just telling the truth. What do you want me to say? Lie? I'm not egotistical. I'm just right. Okay. You have enough Pokemon fans in GTA speedrunning make a Pokemon Showdown tournament next GTA Marathon? No, Momo, you don't get it. There's no violence in Pokemon Showdown. Nobody gives a shit. Oh, he's already dead. Nobody gives a fuck about Pokemon Showdown, bro. Untrained violence is what everybody wants. Are untrained people boxing more dangerous? I have no idea. No. There's like a tier. There's like a tier, right? The least threatening is trained person who isn't trying to hurt you. Yeah? Then middle is untrained people who are trying to hurt you. Because they don't know if they're trying to hurt people or not. Like, they're just so unskilled it doesn't matter, right? And then most dangerous is trained person trying to hurt you. Right? Like, if a trained person fights an untrained person, or an untrained person fights an untrained person, as long as they know how to defend themselves on a basic level, there will be, like, no damage. Right? I'm not going to make them hit themselves, you know, as hard as fucking try and kill each other. It's just going to be, like, playful sparring. Like, I'm not going to try and fucking pay them extra for a knockout. That's not the point. Oh shit, I need to go and get a cop car. Perennial. Can't do this in a fucking perennial. If I get 2 locked cop cars, then I guess we're doing this a slow way. What other games do you speedrun? Good meme. I mainly speedrun the GTA series. That's mainly what I'm known for. I'll take a pony. It's good enough. Actually, I can check the ambulance. Do it in ambulance. That's all I'll do. But yeah, mainly the GTA series, 3 Vice City, San Andreas. I have done some other bits and pieces. Done Dark Souls before. Tony Hawk. Underground 1, 2, American Wasteland, Soma. Done quite a few different bits and pieces. I want Josh in the SpongeBob boxer kit. He refuses. I've asked Josh so many times to fight. Even like playful, he won't have it. But the funniest part, and why I'm so surprised that Josh is a little funny about it, is because Josh like used to train karate. He like has martial arts experience. It's not like it's like a, oh, I've never fought before, so I don't want to do it, which is like fair enough, right? But he has. He's told stories about how he's like beat the shit out of his school bullies when he was a teenager because he trained karate. And like the bullies went to go and fight him and he fucked them up. Like Josh is a killer. Like Josh is a stone cold psycho. But as soon as, you know, he wants to do it for charity, he doesn't care. No, I don't want to fight. He only wants to fight if it's violent. That's his problem. Yeah, he only wants like Coliseum fucking fights to the death, exactly. I wonder if you can steal this. There's no way you like fail the mission if you steal that cop car, right? I'm not risking it because we're deep in a run, but surely you could do that as a backup. Can steal it? Yeah, I thought so. But I know that the one time I don't check, I would fail the mission. Two minutes, I don't think I can do the other 4. So I think we just go to Joey's and wait. Okay. Oh, low-key hungies, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of high-key hungies. Oh. What time is my gym class on later? So they moved the schedule on Monday, so 5:30, chilling. Then BJJ afterwards. Laffit was like, no, actually, fucking mission failed because we need, you know, less than 4 girls and Luigi will be unhappy, but also exactly 4 girls. And he'll also be unhappy.
So no fancy crap, okay?
You actually need to hand in all 8 and we never told you, because fuck you.
Wait here. Keep the engine running. This ain't a social call.
Reckon you'd beat the unk allegations when you're in your 30s? I already get flamed enough for being old as it is. The furthest you've gotten so far. So the first run that I did, like, proper attempt, died on gripped. But that sounds bad because gripped was the second mission in this route. But I did it in shoreside in that attempt. So I made, on my first attempt, I made it all the way through all of Portland and Staunton. Pending, like, you know, raise missions and stuff. So I unlocked shoreside and then went and tried to do gripped and flipped. So it's kind of hard to judge because the mission that I got to, I've moved it to an earlier point. But I've made it to unlocking shoreside. If that makes any sense. How many resets till now? Not many. Only a handful of attempts so far. Because as you can see, with this being an hour long, these attempts take a while. Especially now, once you get the chill missions out, the difficult missions out the way, you get into a segment of like an hour of chill missions that are like, they can fail at any time because GTA is, you know, inherently kind of random, but it's pretty unlikely. Like there's a very low chance I'll fail any of these missions in Portland, unless something goes seriously wrong. But it happens. It happens. What is the next key mission in this run? Probably Smackdown. I think that's the next RNG mission that can fail due to luck. I think it's Smackdown from memory. Excuse me. Oh God. Okay. Didn't expect all that traffic blocking me as well. So I mean, just dumb shit like that can kill your run at any time, but yeah. Random yardies, yeah. Literally the whole mission is random. Smackdown. You can play that mission perfectly and still fail. So as soon as I get to Staunton, I rush it as soon as possible. Well, I don't know whether you're playing stretch 16 by 9 and unstretch the game for stream, or if you play with black bars. I play in 16 by 9, and yeah, I unfuck it for the stream. You're welcome. I play in horribly stretched mode. The reason for that is just because I'm used to it. I'm just used to playing 16 by 9. I didn't know any better for years, and I was already used to it when it got, you know, to the point where now if I play 4 by 3, it looks weird to me. You know. So you must indeed be blind. Indeed. Yeah, I could play 4 by 3, but it would fuck up my aiming quite a lot and certain references for stuff. Not the best idea. Playing in CS mode, yeah. Even turned it around for me, what a guy. Stuff like this, it's pretty rare that the mission goes wrong. Just holding W. It just stretches the hitboxes, isn't it? I found that's what I've heard when people have talked about that. Yeah, the player models, yeah, not the hitboxes, because they're all the same. But same idea. Just makes shit wider. That's why people play like that. So this is a mission that technically could fail. So you don't get a Diablo Stallion spawn, but I don't think that's ever happened to me. Like, it is ludicrously unlikely for you to not get a single Diablo Stallion spawn. I think they even load in the model to make it even more likely to spawn. Like, technically, if worst comes to worst, I have one in my garage that I'd be able to blow up from Pump Action Pim. So even if I never got one, I would be able to drive over there. I just need to make sure I have enough time to do it. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had 2 minutes with no spawns. I don't think I've ever had a minute with no spawns, to be fair, either. So maybe I'm gonna get memed now as soon as I talk about it. There's one. And even that was like very unlucky. I think that's the longest it's ever taken me to get a spawn. I'm curious, I need to test now. It was like 45 seconds. How long did it take me to drive to my safe house? Because I can use that as a backup if needed. Like if I don't get a spawn, how long do I need to drive here to my safe house and blow this one up? Just watch the traffic. It's about 30 seconds also. It's good to know. Yeah, I have a Stallion literally right here. I could blow it up. So I drive until there's 30 seconds left. And if I still don't have one with 30 seconds left for whatever reason, then I just Just go and blow up the one in my garage. What am I doing? I'm like, this is a car showroom. I'll grab the Banshee. This is not the car showroom, Ben. The car showroom is here. Next door. Where's my time? What time are we on? 20 past 3. Still plenty of time. Run out of focus after the off-roads. True, yeah. I only have so much like capacity to lock in, so now I'm locked out for the rest of today. I'm gonna recharge and come back locked in tomorrow. What was the equivalent for the sun in leaking for GTA modding community? Someone releases a project where the second half of the mod has been tested. That's like hell freezing over. Armageddon is upon us. The status quo has been abolished. Oh yeah, when someone releases a hard mode project that isn't just 100% accurate M4s in every single mission.
Tony's off making people.
Got his number.
Oh, you fucking don't. Oh my fucking god, that cop. You absolute troll. Remember when I said that cops can just be inherently random and fuck everything up? Proof in the pudding. Took my eyes off the fucking triads for a second to stop the cop from busting me. And almost paid the price. You know. Doing this for trial by fire, does it matter?
Oh, Mama is great. His mother told him she hates me. Real nice and leopard.
The triads are gonna aggro onto you eventually anyway, right?
Vito will find you.
Triad aggro is activate barriers to missions. Yeah, I know, but what difference does it make whether I do the pickup now or later? Like, the triad aggro doesn't change anything in this route, to my knowledge.
How you doing?
Not having the aggro in trial by fire itself. You don't have aggro in trial by fire, even after doing the pickup. They don't attack you in that mission. Because they have the rampage qualities. Real? Yeah, it's a fucking meme. Like, you should be right in theory, but the only thing that's missing in that theory is that trial by fire is a fucking shit mission, and it's just the rampage code copied. So the ped behavior is a rampage ped behavior, and they don't attack you by default. They just run away when you attack them. If it was an actual mission, it would be a problem, but it's not. It's just copy and pasted rampage code. That's the issue. So yeah, I see what you mean though. Yeah, doing trial by fire with aggroed triads would be horrible, but they were lazy, so it's the rare time that Rockstar laziness works in my benefit.
Can I do some business?
Anything nice happened in the past hour? I just survived the pickup on 6 HP, if that counts, because of a cop screwing me. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll show you. I didn't think we're too far away from trial by fire. Here, only a few missions away. Should be able to see it before I finish up today.
You did good back there, kid. Real good.
If Galaxy was in the stock market, I would buy 5%. Better than Woolworths, I guess.
4-5 to all units. This is narcotics raid Atlantic 2.
You know, I enjoyed myself for the first time in a long while, and you know, you treated me really good with respect and everything.
Oh, it isn't a despawn. Never mind. She walked right through the radius. What a beast. Ibn, what happened to beta testing? Any news? The beta testers are currently beta testing as we speak. That was not an easy sentence to say. The beta testers are beta testing. Teeter-tot, teeter-tot.
Here comes our little friend.
If Peter Piper pots of pickled peppers. A pot of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. Or whatever the saying is. I think it's Peter Piper picked a pot of pickled peppers. A pot of peppers Peter Piper picked. Some shit like that.
Oh, it's you.
Peter Piper picked a pot of pickled peppers. A pot of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. I don't know what the third and fourth lines are. What, the one with she sells seashells on the seashore? That's easy. It's literally what you just said. She sells seashells on the seashore. That one's way easier. Peter Piper one's actually kind of hard. But she sells seashells on the seashore. It's very easy. Yeah, I'm fucking sick at tongue twisters, by the way, guys. It's my regular language that I always choke. Everything else is fucking easy. I get my ass kicked doing this mission without armor. Check it, cons. This is what you gotta do. Drive right here. Yeah, stand on the top of your car. Shoot to aggro this guy. And then shoot him when he jumps down. If you shoot him too early, you'll have to reload while he's running at you, and you won't kill him in time, and he'll get stuck on the wall. And the second and third ones are really easy. How about some Swedish tongue twisters? Sure. My pronunciation will probably be fucked if it's words I'm not familiar with, but I'll give them a try.
Call all units, scan 1 progress, high path, advise caution.
What the fuck is this? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 into 4, 4, 4 lamb. How is that hard? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 into 4, 4, 4 lamb. This guy's running and kill him. Get back in the car. Yo, Whiskey Fuel do too. And then this, just pull up here and just shoot him. Easy mission. Basically 0 damage taken. Ice cream ice cream. I have a German tongue twister for you. Great. Don't speak a fucking word of German. Fishes fritz. Fucking hell. Fishes fritz. Fischt. Freischt. Feisch. Freisch. Feisch. Ficht. Fishes fritz. I don't know German, so I can't read it. Like, even if I'm just fucking winging it. At least with Swedish, I actually know how to read the letters in front of me. Blaukraut bleibt Blaukraut und Brautkleid Brautkleid. Am Senten sen Sogen sen Sammersiegen sentne Sucke Sumsu. Ja, sehr gut. Am Senten sen Sogen sen Sammersiegen sente Sucke Sumsu. That's the best you're gonna get from me. Here's the Swedish one. Oh, fuck it out. Okay, this is where it gets complicated. Okay. Man. Man. That's pretty close, I think. But that's fucking hard to say, especially when you're not a native. Human. You're saying it like a Dane? Okay, big guy, sorry. Sorry, I don't have a perfect fucking Swedish accent. I'm fucking British, innit? I'm fucking British. Sorry, lads. My Swedish accent's kinda shit. Min svenska är jättedålig. Ursäkta. Like, how the fuck am I even meant to read this fucking Finnish one? Like, that's just alien. You can't convince me it's not. I need a translator? What, for the Swedish one? What was it again? Who? I can't remember what it was. Who is 7. Sjuk is sick, as in, like, you know, hospital, sick. Like, sjukhus is sick house. Hospital. I don't remember what else it was. I don't remember what the actual text was. 7 sick nurses? Or some shit like that? Ah, 7C6 Seaman. Alright, of course, yeah. Yeah. Seaman? It's Seaman. Nice job, Seaman. Actually, it's Seaman. Any fucking legends get that reference, or just me? Swallow gum. Classic. Absolute classic. I should have got armor for this. I'll be fine. Famous last words. And the problem is, in GTA 3, because this game is shit, you can't pick up armor on a rampage. So if I get set on fire here, I am fucked. But you see, Mo, but they don't attack you, look. They just run away. They should be programmed to attack you, but they don't, because this game's really good. Just don't get set on fire. Shit, why didn't I think of that? Shit. Get into a fire, get into a car extinguishes you? Yes, it does. You just gotta be quick. If you keep your distance, usually you're fine. The only way you usually get set on fire is if they run into you. So if you just stick behind them and just keep a distance, usually you're fine. Because they run away from you, as you can see. Like, they usually run into you. Usually. Thank you, fire truck. You fucking troll. Yeah, I know about the basketball court spawn. Every time I do this mission, everyone always tells me about the basketball spawn. But yeah, they're aggroed to you. So in a permadeath run, it's a terrible idea to go for. Terrible, terrible idea. You're way better off just killing people here. Like, you get enough spawns. You don't need these other ones. Go, one more. There we go, sure. I made a mistake of not getting armor, but I got away with it, so... It can't be a mistake if you get away with it, right? That's how that works. Can I just point out that these spawns don't work like normal rampage spawns? What do you mean, Momo? What time is it? 4:15.
All units don't look at the Delta spawn being dropped in Portland area.
I see what you mean, Momo, yeah. It's probably just modified rampage code. Like, they also spawn really frequently. Like, way more frequently than any normal rampage. So my guess is that it's been, like, slightly modified for the sake of the mission. Because my guess was they tried just the regular rampage code. The mission was inconsistent as fuck because rampages are really inconsistent in this game. And then they modified it to make it a bit more playable. It's definitely janky as fuck, the cons, that's for sure. Whatever happened to it, it is clearly shoehorned in last minute. Because the mission is fucked. It's like very poorly designed. What's the most rushed mission in VC? All of them. That game was made in 9 months. What mission isn't rushed in that game? Trick question. Come on, let's move. Revelation for me is that you're not supposed to pick up every stack of mags here. I feel like every time I do this mission, there's at least one person that's like, wait, you're not supposed to pick up them all? Yeah, it's just, the more you pick up, the more time you have, but you don't have to pick up all of them. You just need to get to this guy before the rampage runs, the time runs out. SA is photo op and it isn't even close. I don't know, dude. I feel like there's some really, really shit missions in SA. Photo op is bad, but I don't know, man. I don't feel like it's a standout bad mission. That game has a lot of crap in it. A lot of real dog shit missions. Excuse me. You guys do some RTLS stuff? Yeah. I would argue that, like, Grow for Life is the most obviously rushed mission. Because it's... Why would you make a mission that's so basic, so late in the game, unless you were in a clear rush? Like, that to me screams crunch time. I think the main point to take away here is that in SA, you're spoilt for choice, because that game fucking sucks. Like, 3 in VC, you have a couple here and there, but SA, you have a lot. You have so many fucking bad missions to choose from. It's crazy. Is Grow for Life the one that's pretty much just Doberman again? The Grow for Life is the 3rd mission in a row, Jomo, that says, take over a gang territory. Great job. Take over another one. Mission passed. 3rd mission in a row. And at least the first 2 have some kind of semblance of lore in them, with Homecoming, with the dealers, the drug dealers at Grove Street, and Beat Down on Beat Up with, you know, beating down Beat Up. But Grow for Life has none of that. It's just, hey, sweet, let's go and take over a gang territory. Great job, CJ. Let's take over another one. Mission passed. It's so bad. It's so bad. It is criminal how bad that mission is.
You're gonna pay a big fine.
Watch the paint! My husband will kill you!
What's up?
Hey, no problem, right? All marvelous, great.
Run away, yo.
The entirety of RTLS feels rushed. Yeah, I mean, it is. But I'm saying Grow for Life is the worst. You know, the worst of the worst in that segment.
Real pretty. He's no good.
Like, all the RTLS missions are fucking bad. So you know when it's the worst one of the bad section, it must be really shit, you know?
Come over for dinner.
You wanna bring...
Hey, are you kidding me?
Don't know what it is about SA, but something always made me stop playing it before I made it through. Well, I played VC countless times. I know what it is about SA. Hyphen. The ending fucking sucks. That's the problem. That's the entire problem. The ending is garbage. That's why people don't play it through to the end, because the ending sucks. VC is also guilty for its endgame. True, but it's like a quarter of the length, so by default you'll have more viewer retention, right? Like, the longer your game is, the better the ending has to be before people give up, you know? If your game's 20 minutes long and the ending's shit, a lot of people will play it anyway because of how short it is. But if your game's 20 hours long and the final 5 hours suck, people will just give up. Cough, Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 fucking... Oh, critically acclaimed 10 out of 10 game by every fucking journalist ever. Meanwhile, only fucking 15% of people that have ever played the game have ever beaten the epilogue because it's that fucking bad. Game of the century, though, guys. Best game ever, by the way. Half of the people don't make it past chapter 2, by the way. Best game ever, though, by the way. Bullshit. I agree, I never made it through the prologue. See? Every time I bring it up, there's always at least one person. Never made it past chapter 2. And that's no shade at you. The first time I played that game, I also didn't make it past chapter 2, because fucking hell. It's like pulling teeth. I always remember GTA games being better than they actually were when I go back and play them. It's always the same, and it like rose-tinted glasses, nostalgia, you know? Always the same. The more you play a game, the more you realize its flaws, right, as well. Sometimes it's best to just leave them in the dark after playing them. Let them sit in nostalgia brain. Fucking hell. Really? I really crashed that hard. I set the fucking thing on fire. Brilliant. I can't get in that Patriot because it'll probably restart Patriot Playground. And if I restart Patriot Playground, I'm gonna have to pass it. Because if I get out, I'll fail the mission, and that would fail the challenge. Got to take the Idaho of shame instead. Gotta be very careful with what random vehicles you enter. You might end up fucking starting a mission by mistake. You never know.
Want to invest in my portfolio?
We should take these Colombian bastards out, but while we're at war with the triads, we ain't strong enough. The cartel has got bottomless funds from pushing...
Which one is this attempt? Like number 6 or something? I always forget to keep a counter until it's too late. We're not that many in, though. Don't forget to finish off Joey before doing last request. Don't worry. The getaway is after this. Look, it's after this mission. How far did you get? Furthest I got was first attempt. I got all the way to short side. It's the furthest so far.
Get a good vantage point, then I'll head in when you fire the first shot.
Let's not fuck this up. Should we kill this guy? 5, 6, 7, 8. Fog's coming in, which is not ideal. 9, 10, 11, 12. Should be everyone. Cool. You crizzes, welcome. Thank you, Pete. It's very kind of you. Alright, so let's do Joey. I was like, no sweat, it's on my splits, and then I almost instinctively drove to Sal anyway. Whoops. Yeah, it's 7 until 6 AM, I think. Yeah, 6 till 14. We don't cringe too hard. Dude, we've got some good meme voice acting, don't you worry.
Get to the bank on the main drag. Keep gears, your money. We'll be in and out in no time.
Nice one, bro. Well, this is the worst bank robbery ever. Yeah, I think playing the remaster blind will be the best way, Pete. You could play the OG to get an idea of how much better my version is, but... a lot of effort. OG mod is like 20 hours long, and it's fucking painful. So... I wouldn't recommend. Especially when the remaster is this close to release. 20 hours, Jesus. It gets better. You think 20 hours is crazy. Like, I think 12 of those 20 hours is grinding money. Because you need like $500,000. And they've in the OG mod, they nerf all the ways to make money. So there's no like firefighter or anything like that. They've removed all the submissions. All the rampages and stunt jumps and stuff give 1/5 of their money reward. So it's like, you actually have to grind money like the old-fashioned way. It's horrible. I would not wish that shit on my worst enemy. That's so ass, yeah, legit. Like, everybody that I know that played like original Frosted Winter either cheats or quits when it comes to the assets. Please tell me that's fixed in the remaster. It is. So the reason why you needed so much money is because there's assets later in the game that are like $300,000 each. Like, they're ludicrously expensive. Now they use the VC system, so 10k, 20k, 30k, 40k, 50k, etc. Whoa! This guy's absolutely fucking mugged me off. Look at him. Fuck off. Go away. Ow. Asshole. I'm using cheat engine. Yeah, that's what most people do. They just either use the in-game cheat for the money or they just use cheat engine. Yeah. Why am I going this way? I'm just driving through Chinatown to increase my chances of death for some reason. Good job, Ben. Just keeping the viewers on the edge of their seats. You know how it is.
Listen, Salvatore thinks
But yeah, so yeah, don't worry. It is fixed. It's like one of the first things that I fixed. I've written like a third of the changelog so far, going back from our GitHub commits. There's almost 1,000 GitHub commits. And it's legit like pages long. And I've done a third of the changelog. That's how much stuff we've fixed. There is a lot. I shall save there. Done with Portland on this segment. Very good. And I shall find somebody to host. Bang on 4 hours. Look at that timing. Look at me go. Let's see who there is to raid. Whomst is there to raid? Josh is still alive. Is he on Pacer? No, he's not on Pacer. No, man, I'm not raiding him then. If he was on Pacer, I'd raid him, but I'm joking. He's probably going to finish like in like 2 minutes, actually. So double not raiding him, not because I'm an asshole, but because he's literally about to finish. Go and watch Cesaro. He's doing GTA 2. You're all talking about GTA 2 earlier. You can go and enjoy that. I'll see you all, not tomorrow, not here tomorrow, Thursday tomorrow. See you all Friday for probably more of this. See you all later. Bye. Bye. Mwah.